Hello, so welcome to the first video on the series of videos that we'll be doing on the revised GRE general test. So the question we're given here is you're given a circle and then you're told that 0 or you're told O is the center of the circle above. Now how do you answer or attempt questions like this? Now this is the format. You're given a quantity A, the quantity A is X, the quantity B is 5. Now if you choose A, it implies that the quantity A is greater than the quantity B. If you choose B, it implies that the quantity B is greater than the quantity A. Now when you choose C, so that implies quantity A equals quantity B, that is X equals 5. And then when you choose D, so that implies that the information that we're given is insufficient to determine whether quantity A is equal to B, greater than B, or less than B. That is, the information we're given is insufficient. So let's go ahead and find X and then see if we could draw any inference from our solution or from whatever we do finally. Anyway, from the graph we're given here, or from the diagram we're given, you would observe that this is a circle. A circle has a radius. I could trace out the radius of the circle from here. Now looking at this, this is a radius and this is also a radius. So let me call my radius R. So I'm going to call my radius R. So that is the length from here to here equals the length from here to here, because it's a radius and the radius is equal for a circle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this triangle out. When I bring that triangle out, what I have is I have something like this. So this is what I have. So this is my 3, this is my 4, and then this is my R. And then I'm also going to bring this out too. So when you bring that out, this is what you obtain. This is a sketch. So you have this to be a right angle. So this is X, this is 3, and then this is the R. So I want to find X. That's my aim. My aim is to find X. Now looking at the triangle, the first triangle which I brought out, I'm going to apply something that we call the Pythagorean theorem. The Pythagorean theorem. So what the Pythagorean theorem says is that the square of looking at this triangle here, the Pythagorean theorem only works for right-angled triangle. That is a triangle that has one of its angle as 90 degrees. So what does the Pythagorean, what does it say? It says that the square of the hypotenuse, that is the side of the triangle facing 90 degrees, the square of the hypotenuse equals the sum of the squares, the sum of the squares of the other two sides. Yes, that is 3 squared plus 4 squared. So what you'd obtain here is this is 9 plus 16, and that's going to give you 25. So that is, you have R squared equals 25. So if R squared equals 25, then that implies that R equals the square root of 25. And that's going to be 5. So I'm going to use my information of R here to find X here. Now I've already obtained my R to be 5, so I'm going to replace the R here with 5. So my aim again is to find X. Now to find X, so let me bring this triangle, let me bring it out here so we have a better picture of what's going on there. So what I have there is, you have this, so it's the same triangle. So this is X, this is 3, and then this is now 5. So again, we want to find X, and then again you observe that this is a right triangle. So as far as it is a right triangle, that is a right angle triangle, that is a triangle that has one of its angle at 90 degrees, then it implies that you can apply the Pythagorean theorem. So again, this is the hypotenuse, and the Pythagorean theorem says that the square of the hypotenuse, that is the side facing the angle 90 degrees, that is the square, equals the sum of the squares of the other two sides of the triangle, that is X squared plus 3 squared. So this is going to give you 25 equals, now X squared plus 3 squared is going to give you 9. So to find X squared, so we're going to deduct 9 from both sides. So what you're going to have is 25 minus 9 equals X squared, or you say X squared equals 25 minus 9, that's going to give you 16. So X is going to be the root of 16, and that's going to give you 4. So our x equals 4. So looking at quantity A and quantity B, so quantity A is 4 and quantity B is 5. So looking at them, you'd observe that quantity B is greater than quantity A. So since quantity B is greater than quantity A, it implies that our solution is B. That completes the problem. Thank you for watching.